Hello, hello, and welcome back to another stream of Elden Ring. And we're just gonna hop right into it. I'm excited to play some more today. Hey, Bigzer, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Whew. So yeah, last time we did manage to beat the very first challenge, but we did not succeed at killing the second boss. So honestly, I think I was being a little too stubborn. Yeah, hype for the Switch 2 Direct. I am as well. I think I heard it's gonna be like a full hour-long ordeal. But yeah, we're going to explore other areas and try to power up a bit before we fight the boss again, because I could beat it, but it's definitely like too much effort to try and do it when we're this weak. But yeah, it's gonna be like a full hour direct, so I'm very excited to see how it goes, what happens. The assumption is that we'll see like launch titles and a bunch of other details about like how the thing functions. It's hard for you to navigate YouTube without getting spoiled by leaks. I don't think I've seen many, but I don't really watch like hardware people like reviewing stuff or speculating about that. I usually just, I mean, most of the content creators I follow either play games or talk about other subjects. But I think I definitely have some friends that follow this space a bit more closely, and I could see how, yeah, it would probably run into a lot of it. I think I remember when I played games, certain like popular games like Honkai Star Rail is the one that comes to mind, like Genshin Impact. Those were so big that if you followed the space at all closely, the algorithm would constantly recommend leaks and stuff, and it just got to the point where you couldn't avoid it if you wanted to follow any information, which was kind of frustrating. Deltarune tomorrow. I don't know about that one, man. Because what we're actually getting is Silk Song tomorrow. Yes, yes, most definitely. Definitely believe it. Can you not get the thing out of the chests while this is moving? Oh. The sequel to Arms. That'd be pretty goofy. Kind of crazy, because, like, I don't know a single person that played the original game. Okay, dude, this guy on the horse is, like, being such a menace. Oh, that was not my intent. You're really hoping for like menu themes, and that would be pretty nice. Just any like customizability options are always pretty great. Okay, so you can open the chest even if they just stop, so I guess that's good to know. But yeah, definitely very excited for that. I'm really hoping the stuff with the bad weather tomorrow blows over, because it'll be really annoying to try to cancel tomorrow's plans if it does end up being really bad, because the actual game wish for you is a 3D Donkey Kong. That would be nice. I don't even know the last time I played a Donkey Kong like 3D game. I mean, I've kind of been far away from the series in general, but I just don't hear about it. Okay, yeah. I need to set the points on the map. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. I may need to contact people, see if we need to cancel or what. Hopefully not. It really depends on like the time of day it is, right? Ooh, no wonder people use this weapon a lot in speedruns. It's super early. And I should not have looked away from the screen. I got crushed. Okay, let's just go back to the steak. Okay, let's head back in. Let's actually focus this time. But yeah, this boss looks very familiar. I think it's a pretty common weapon that people will go for if they are like speedrunning. I think it's partially because it has a bleed on it. Like speedrun or challenge run, I mean, actually. Bro, these bosses are hard without summons, my goodness. I think I've underestimated the game. Since it's my second time playing, I really thought we would like breeze through so much. But yeah, my unfamiliarity because it's been several years on top of I used summons throughout the entire game. It's such a huge difference. Because yeah, all the other games, Dark Souls 1 through 3 and Lies of P, Sekiro, none of those, like I didn't use summons. But those are only like, they only have NPC summons. This game gives you an item to summon allies in like every fight. So it feels so different without them. My goodness. Okay. I really don't know when they are vulnerable. Oh, nice. Yeah, Celeste is a bunch of fun. I did watch that CJ video as well. Very good, very good. That is the first game that I did consider trying to speedrun. It's just the actual speedrun text in that game I am not good at. Like once I learned about the like how you dash into the ground and like glide along, launch along, and I just struggled a lot to do it consistently. I wasn't that as interested anymore. Bro. This is wild. I do wonder how much differently we would feel if we had gone with a class that had levels to start out. Because we're essentially, like, even though we've leveled up, we're essentially back at the starting point of all the other classes, stat-wise. So, like, maybe I shouldn't even be trying this boss right now. Maybe I need to go elsewhere. Like, especially getting the power-ups to our flasks would help decently. They're menaces. Ah. Okay. It's just the comparison of this to all the other Souls games is like hitting me. Like, the enemies just keep attacking a lot. A lot. What else exciting? Oh yeah, today, April Fool's Day kinda sucks. There's fun things. Some people make it fun. I like the gimmick videos people do where it's just they actually do like a goofy idea. Like that stuff is good. But so many people just post like fake announcements on social media. Just such garbage. But like streamers and games that use it to make fun events are cool. But yeah, the fact that you have to suffer through all these people just spamming fake announcements sucks. He's so quick. I think I need to like get so much better at reacting. The fact that I'm not even like getting the hits in after they miss. True. Yeah, they are kind of like Terry in Smash Bros. They just keep swinging until they connect. I'm gonna switch back over to the sword, I think. Like the reach might help a little bit on this. The reason I was using the club against the boss was he really seemed to be vulnerable to stagger. This one not so much. Like keeps attacking so quickly that I'm not building up stagger well at all. It is funny. I think I'm doing the same mistake where I'm just challenging things that are probably more powerful than I'm ready for. But like, I guess that's not even the case for this. I'm just not dodging him. Okay, so we have to follow up on that attack even. I did. Like, sure, my damage isn't great, but I'm getting bodied at every turn. Can't even punish him there. Like, my goodness. Ran away after that. Holy. I'm shocked that one hit. Okay, have a good one, Fixer. Lock in. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I think I'm being overly hard on myself, but at the same time, I should be able to do this battle, I think. I just need to get back into the rhythm of the game. I pressed dodge on every one of those. I was just a fraction of a second late on every single swing. It's feeling like even the most minor early bosses have the complexity of some of the latest enemies from the other Souls titles. Did this even have any souls, or did I like forget to grab it one of these times? I don't think it does. It has nothing. Why am I even doing that? The fact that you managed to evade that was wild. Why did I think he wasn't gonna jump? Okay, I think the time we can punish it most is after the jump. I'm seeing what some people have said about how hard the game is now. Ugh. Like, just playing without summons already feels like a serious challenge run, when that's just the default state of the other games. Okay. Okay, so I can't dodge that early. Like, I didn't think he would track me. Ooh, bro, like, that is not an open. Okay, I can't do the exact same thing 3 times in a row, man. Okay, so if you're close and attacking him, after those 3 slashes, he'll jump. If you're further away, he won't. Okay. I think I'm getting the pattern of when he's vulnerable. It's usually after the 3 swings, then after the jump. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Like, I'm rapidly gaining more and more respect for all the Elden Ring challenge runs I've watched. The delayed swing. There we go. If I don't attack that immediately, he can follow up on me? Okay, bro. Really, that caught me. I guess I have to go into the attack. Because I kind of like followed the swing of the weapon there. Like, Elden Ring thus far, it's almost reminding me more of Sekiro than the other games. Because, like, you have to learn the timing so precisely for, like, these long chains. It's just instead of, like, all the back-to-back parries of Sekiro, we're having to dodge every swing. So, like, would I compare it more to Sekiro than to, like, Dark Souls 3? I don't know. Like, we're still early, so... But, like, in Sekiro, I truly felt like I had to know even the most basic enemies. I had to, like, challenge them a bunch until I got their patterns. So it could feel pretty similar for this, that I really do have to precisely learn all the enemies. Even these, like, kind of early guys. Okay, that was scary. Yeah, I'm starting to get the rhythm. It's like a 3-hit combo. Then you can hit him once, and then there's a big follow-up, usually. Really, that got me. I should have healed. I thought, for some reason I thought I got damaged a small enough amount that we were fine. But yeah, that's actually very satisfying fight here. We're gonna keep trying. But yeah, the runtime of this playthrough is like growing and growing in my mind. I don't know, maybe once I've built up like the rhythm and muscle memory for the game, it really could improve. Kind of sad that I can't follow that up easily, but... Kind of funny, Dark Souls 3, I felt like I had so much more stamina than I needed. This game, I'm like, I have so much stamina, but I need it all. Really, you can interrupt that combo to, like, cause problems for me? Well, we wasted so much healing there. That little slash is causing problems now. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe how intense these are for early battles. Kinda sick. Kinda crazy. Like, yeah, things will become a lot more trivial if we power up. But at the same time, I'm obviously failing the timings, and this is early on, so if you're going to learn like the system of a game, like challenge yourself most early on so that you aren't like really going too early. It's fine. So that you aren't learning the mechanics against like the harder bosses at the end all at once. Okay, yeah. I did learn this time that that little slash does not count as part of the 3-hit combo. Okay, no, that's super delayed. I have to remember that. Okay, bro, get away from the weird glowing light. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, I think I have to not dodge into him when he does the ground drag. Again, I feel like I'm a broken record here. That I'm in shock. I'm in shock at how much more I'm struggling with this. But that, like, that gives it so much potential to, like, really be challenging myself. Oh, what is this? Oh no, that's all kind of irregular. Bro, he didn't do a single jump. That set, like, it was all a slow sideways slash that I don't feel like I've seen nearly as much. Okay, anything else exciting going on? Like I said, today was April Fool's. I don't know. Like, there's aspects I like about April Fool's because it does give people an opportunity to do goofy things. Like, I like a lot of the joke stream ideas people came up with for today. Sadly, I'm just playing Elden Ring. This is no great meta stuff happening here. Nothing. No ingenious April Fool's idea. But, like, a lot of people do really fun and creative ideas during it. I also remember way back, one of the earliest games I played a bunch of on computer were Adventure Quests and other Artix Entertainment games. And they always had something goofy going on for April Fools. I mean, in general, their games had a bunch of, like, goofy puns and whatnot. Like, April Fool's Day especially would have some big event. So I remember really enjoying that type of stuff. So, like, maybe I need to get back to that. I guess what makes April Fool's frustrating is more if you're on any sort of social media, like TikTok, like Twitter, like Reddit, like all that stuff, where people, especially like Twitter, I guess. Twitter and Facebook are probably the big places where you just see a feed of random posts, and people just post whatever gets a sequel, whatever game coming back, yada yada, all this sort of stuff, just to bait interactions. And like, I get that I'm on guard the whole day for it anyway, but it's just annoying. Because like there's even if there's a brief like millisecond where you believe, hey, that game you really like that hasn't been made for 10 years, it's getting a sequel. Like, really, dude? That's not a joke. That's just, you lied to be mean. That's it. Like, that's just kind of sad. Ooh, so hard. Okay, at least we got him halfway here. I feel like he's mixing in more moves that aren't part of the 3-hit combo now. Just like one-off swings that are really catching me off guard. Now if we were just a bit stronger, we had a reinforced weapon at all or better healing, like, I feel this is the point where I know the boss well enough that at a proper level I'd be beating it. Hey Tyler, I'm kind of just throwing myself at these bosses, trying to get the rhythm of the game back down. Because I'm just like, I'm realizing this game is so much harder than I remember, and largely it's because like the Ash summons and stuff are just broken. Like, the complexity of these early bosses' attack chains are like at the level of a late game boss in any other game. Like, even like the titular major bosses, it's crazy. And if I just went and leveled up, I'd probably be fine, but like, it's really fun, it's really compelling, but it's also like very challenging. Especially for so early in the game. Oh, that was bad of me. I did waste a heal, sadly. But it really makes me think more than ever that they really intend you to play the game with the the ash summons, don't they? I mean, it is like there are entire dungeons in the game devoted to you getting materials to level up your summons. So it is kind of like obvious that they intend you to utilize them. But wow, does it become like way more in depth when you go in without. Oh my goodness, can't wait to see me fight Consort Radahn. Oh my goodness, that'll be a while. Like, I was expecting... Like, I wasn't expecting to struggle this much early on at all. And it really does make me think of, like, how Radahn was so relentless with his attacks. But I'm facing, like, the first two major bosses that you see in the game. Well, not even major. This one's just a random guy. That was a bad place to heal, but he did not rush me, thankfully. I'm getting really greedy on this run. Way too greedy. For no reason. Hey, I'm finally getting the flow. That was stupid of me. Why did I do that? I knew. Oh, he had 1 HP. He had 1. But what was it? Like, it was so stupid too. That's a pattern. That's like his most consistent pattern that he does, and I just didn't remember. But it's really interesting. Like, now that I've played all the other Souls games and Sekiro and Lies of P, and I came back to this, I'm in my mind, it feels more like Sekiro, where I can't underestimate a single enemy, and I have to learn the exact timing for every move. It's just I'm dodging every move instead of parrying every single one. And now, like, since I played it previously with summons, you didn't need to get nearly that intense. I mean, it was important to do it, but it was, you know, so much less punishing. But yeah, it's reminding me so much more of the feeling I got playing Sekiro. I'm getting hit by the first swing quite a bit, which isn't great. Okay, that was so delayed, my goodness. That was our last heal. Jump. And there we go. We got him. Bloodhound Knight Darrowwood. Let's go. I wish they had the Sekiro parry physic tier in the base game instead of DLC. That does make sense. Yeah, I wish they let you access it super early because it basically unlocks a totally different style of gameplay. Kind of like how Lies of P early on gave you some boost to your dodge. So like if you wanted to go the more dodge roll route instead of parrying, you could. So that would be neat if you could like determine your playstyle so much earlier. This was just a simple broadsword, I think. Yeah, it's just the broadsword. I think I bought it from a shopkeep because we had the club initially and I wasn't feeling too great about that. Okay, we have 18 and 17 on this. I cannot use it with my present attributes. A big thing is we started out as a wretch because we were doing the level 1 the little level 1 thing. So I haven't really been able to switch to a more interesting weapon yet. Where was I going on the map? I'm just vaguely trying to go down here. Okay, there we go. I got turned around. But yeah, it's like I said, the game is entirely different without summons because it's so constant and you have to get like the perfect timing back to back to back. You can't heal nearly as freely, of course, because you're just constantly under pressure. So it's reminding me so much more of Sekiro style gameplay compared to Souls 1 through 3. I guess Dark Souls 2 in a way, like that was so slow paced, but because I had small amounts of stamina, I still felt like I had to be super strategic on things. But now this is like fast paced like Sekiro. And yeah, that's really cool. I mean Sekiro, I still adore that game, man. It's so good. Well, I'm clearly going the wrong direction here. Clearly, right? So I think there was a bridge higher up, question mark. Oh yeah, you can't check the map while you're in combat, I see. But I was not expecting to be so challenged here, and I'm very happy for that. I think we're going to be playing this game for a while again. My goodness. It's been ages since I played through all this. Oh my goodness, who sniped me, dude? Just let me look at my map. Okay, so it was just this route, right? Yes. Okay. We're good. Just don't die, because we have all these souls. I'm not even sure what bosses are where, because I've played so long ago and I'm not referencing anything. So we're kind of just going where our heart takes us. The big reason I'm heading this direction is because I wanted to power up my flasks. And I just recall there's a bunch of healing, a bunch of churches down here. Actually, cancel the level up. I wanna see. Where are you, Bloodhound's Fang? 1817. 1817. hold it two-handing now, if I'm understanding correctly, or no? No, I can't at all. Is it only strength that gets bumped up when you two-hand? Or do I not understand two-handing? Oh, it was the one lion guy down there. Only strength is affected? Okay, okay. Good to know, good to know. Oh, hey. Hello, person. Are you the one that dies a horrible death? Wait, I just described almost everyone in the game.
Hello? Might I bend my name is the servant's light, but I swear my good father decided him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The servant, they've since come. I fear it's least.
So her father was the one at the top of the castle. That's what it was.
Thank you. Then please, deliver it to my...
And then she, like, perishes before you get back, I think. And no idea what the reward was. It's been so long. Probably not that important. I don't think we're gonna do that many, like, side quests. Morning Star, wowza. Okay, come on, buddy. Mighty Shot, Ash of War. Wow, so cool. Okay. Ah, nice, a grace. Is that another shopkeeper, or are those... Yeah. Yep, I see the donkey that he has. Okay, anything nice? You do have smithing stones. I did forget that, I currently don't have, like, anything leveled up at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy the one smithing stone. And then we're gonna warp back here. And at least get our weapon to +1. Whatever, man. But yeah, yesterday into the stream, we were just trying to fight... Why can't I remember his name? This is the problem with Elden Ring. All of the names rhyme with each other, and it drives me insane. 280. And sometimes they're like the same character. Sometimes they aren't. It's not Mog, that's the blood guy. Godric, Godwin, God... Nah, I don't think it's one of the God guys. Okay, oh. Yeah, let's definitely pick up the rest of that map. Make things way easier. Not even close. Oh, hey, there's a golden tree up here. Almost missed it. Yeah, we'll head to the, should I even do that? Because all the churches with the healing upgrades, I think, are that direction instead, right? There's like 3 of them around the edge of the peninsula, I believe. But whatever, we'll just get past this guy. Get to a grace at least. Let's check the room that was behind us first. I don't think there's anything. Nope. Oh, we're going up. For some reason I thought we would go down, but that doesn't make sense. There's a castle above us. Okay, I believe if we wind up there is where the NPC was. God, the stuff I remember and the stuff I forget in this game is so weird. Oh, I could have probably gotten another flask, couldn't I have? I don't think I was paying attention to the menu. Unless I'm already at the point where I need 2 golden seeds. Okay, pay me no heed, guys. All good. Dude, dogs are evil across all Souls games. They are so powerful. So powerful and sinister. Let's see, what was I talking about earlier? April Fools. Eh. So yeah, I do like it when... Oh my goodness, why did I not see you until I was under attack? Okay, he kept up the attack better than I expected. But at the same time, it sucks if you're on social media and they keep saying that a random new thing is coming out when it is definitely not. Okay, we're just gonna run past everyone. Tired of dealing with it. And I forgot you could drop down the back here. Interesting. Okay, so no, we don't have enough to add a charge to our flasks. Good to know. Oh. Wait, I took no fall damage there? Really? I'm kind of shocked. I guess a good example of April Fool's stuff is a lot of VTubers do pretty neat things. Like they'll have joke models commissioned. I remember HoloLive back in the day. They had like really goofy, chubby little comic chibi models made for the whole group. It was like one of the big fan artists that made fun little goofy comics at the time. Wolfie. They were styled after that. I mean, I think they even got the person to draw and make them, yeah. So, there can be really cool stuff for April Fool's Day. It just... Maybe I need to just shut off... I was gonna say shut off Twitter, but that's something I should do in general, honestly. What does Twitter really get you? But at the same time, I would probably miss out on a lot of the exciting, fun things I was mentioning that people do if I just don't see that it's happening. That does not seem very good. Like, we aren't doing a full chain of attacks in most cases. Okay, so... find a way down. I think we just drop down here. Okay. God, it's been so long. I forgot how much this game makes you do parkour type things. Like the path forward is not obvious a lot of the time. Like, who knows if I'm even going the right direction, honestly. Oh. Must be. Found another grace. I have been thinking about trying to unplug from social media more often lately. Like, streamers I watch on YouTube and videos I watch on YouTube, I'm usually pretty satisfied with that. It fills time that I can't otherwise... There's not much else going on and it fills it pretty well. But just going through, like, Twitter specifically is the one I've used the most. It just seems like such a waste of time. 95% of the time. Oh my goodness. Well, that guy's pretty beefy. And I did not expect the other archer guy to be around. Yeah, it's just, it fills a lot of time and I like have relatively low satisfaction with it. Like, the positive is I get to see all these smaller VTubers and bigger VTubers, like their posts, feel more involved in those communities, see all this cool fan art. But apart from that, oh my goodness. I'm not even online that much though, so I don't know if it's really a big deal. Okay, so here's that enemy you guys were talking about, I believe. The Leonine Misbegotten. And I don't see any closer grace, which, I mean, makes sense. It's not like we're that far. Sadly, I did use a bit of healing, which isn't good. But anyway, let's see how this goes. Probably not well. That damage isn't abysmal. It's not good either, but... Okay, spin to win. Okay. That's a bit scary. Do I need to dodge that back? Or can a double roll evade both swings? Because... yeah, that's concerning. I don't even think I need to take the ladder, do I? That feels like a far enough drop to hurt you. You must have more leniency in how far you can drop in Elden Ring compared to the other Souls. think the damage maybe ramps faster though. Ouch. Well, I hope I didn't have many souls there. I don't think so. Did I level? Did I level last time? I might have lost some souls for no reason. I probably didn't check if I was like able to. Oh well, it's fine. We're just gonna go in and try to beat him up a bunch. Once again, we're probably overly weak for what we want. I would really like to get to use that other weapon, but it's fine. Okay, his swings are just considerably slower than the last guy we were facing. So I need to, like, roll later in the swing. Well, I mean, we're dealing a lot of damage already for having no idea what's going on in the fight. Okay, there's the spin. I had to say we were doing well. It instantly punishes you when you do that. Ba ba bum, bum ba da ba bum. Leonine Misbegotten. Okay, I did not expect him to launch at me like that. Okay. So even there, he reacts enough to jump me before the heal finishes. That is rough. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like. It seems like every enemy in this game has hard punishes for you trying to heal. So I really need to evade something and have him like mid animation if I'm gonna try to heal. Dark Souls 1, I feel like it's only the final boss that does that. Dark Souls 3, I don't remember struggling that much to find heal openings in that. Too early. Oh, he did it twice. Once again, thinking he's done with the attack chain earlier than he is. Yeah, don't expect it to be threes. This guy goes on for like 4 or 5 attacks in a row, it seems. Or I'm just lying to myself because he's moving slowly. I'm not like actually counting them out. Okay. Yeah, my respect for people that no-hit this game, though. Like, it was already crazy high, but even higher now. Lower man. Roll later in the attack. Roll later in the attack. Since this guy has a visage of a lion, it just got me thinking about actual lions. And it's been ages since I've been to like a zoo. Where my family used to go. Like even after I became an adult, we went a couple times, but it's been ages. I mean, I'm not like super gung-ho about them anyway, I guess. Maybe the most fun I had at one was back when I was into art. And I would just go and like catch the animals. I don't know, I guess it's partially that I'm not a super outside person overall, that like even just going to a zoo, it's like usually outside, the sun's beating down, but then it's also crowded. I don't know. You often don't get that good of a view. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dude, that double swing is wild. Because I dodged the first one, but we didn't have time to dodge before the second. Okay. Okay, ouch. Okay, so even if he jumps past you pretty far away, he can get back really quick. Don't expect to be able to heal just because he's far. Okay. Save that in the Mind Palace. I think I should be watching his weapon arm more as well to just know his weapon positioning. So we can dodge to like the side of the body he's not winging it on, maybe. Okay, well I tried, but failed. Okay, the double roll worked that time. Okay, he only did a single jump that time around. Interesting. doing this thing where he's like pseudo staggered for a millisecond, and I think I can hit him again, but then he counterattacks me, so I don't know if I'm just responding too slow or if those really aren't openings at all. Okay, he was kind of looking at me there. What is going on here? He's like canceling out his jump. And just like watching me. Yeah, dude, that catching you trying to double roll is rough. Like that specific attack, I'm not sure what you're supposed to be doing. Like maybe if we're dodging into him away from the weapon. Like that side he was swinging it to my right, so if I like dodge forward left to that other side, like maybe we get around it. Not sure. I think as long as I'm reacting instantly, I can get like an extra punish hit in. Like that. The strong attack seems to actually stagger him pretty well. I need to be doing that more. Bro, oh my goodness. He just sweeps so far around that like I dodge to a section where I don't think his attack will cover and it just keeps going. So like I wasn't even going for the timing on that roll. I was purely going for positioning it. But that one, like you can't try it on that swing. But yeah, the fact that we learned the strong swing staggers him a bit is like really helpful now. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Like, that we can just do that. If we find any opening, we can probably get 1 to 2 heavy hits off. Feels a bit like a gimmick, but hey. That's fine. Okay, he's very low. Okay, don't hit me again, buddy. Okay, we're fine now. There we go. Grafted Blade Greatsword. Yeah, figuring out that he could stagger from our heavy hit was so helpful. Trying to perfectly dodge everything and just hit him with light attacks was not the way. So I need more dex. Is 15 what I needed, or was it like 16, 17? We need 17 dex, so 2 more points in dex. I'm gonna use that weapon like really early, but does this game have many spears? Because I really liked spears in Dark Souls. I'm pretty sure there are some. Why don't I remember like specific examples though? I'll have to test the feel of them anyway, however. Okay, so we're here. I think I want to go back to the very start of this and talk to that guy up top that's hiding away. Okay, we're gonna have to haul this back down. I'm not sure if I remember where the ladder is to get up to these ramparts, but we'll at least take a quick look. Our guy looks so goofy. He's just chilling here. The cross naginata is a fun one to use. Nice. Yeah, I really like the stabby weapons. Like, I should also try if there's... I should just try like a variant of a rapier. I just think I'm gonna try Dex in general this run. Like, my goodness, that was bad. I just kept swinging and kept getting hit first. The power of the dogs, man. But yeah, I think I'll try to lean towards Dex, because my first run, it was strength, curved greatsword. So yeah, at least testing out something else would be a good idea. Okay, I'm really not seeing any other way up. So I'm guessing I just missed a way to like jump down from here or move across from this. Oh my goodness, these dogs are insane. They always are. Okay, well, that was idiotic of me. Oh my goodness! How are you that quick? Okay, whatever. We're fine, we're fine. We're not okay at all. Okay, here it is. You just drop down there. I see. I did not need to double heal that. Okay, I'm not seeing a shortcut you unlock here, so... Here's where they're still battling each other. And right up here is the guy. Cowering. Like a coward.
I'm Edgar, but you can see the menial. They gave me good sound. I'm sorry, but whatever. Take this.
Sacrificial twig. Wow, that's not very helpful.
I see. Thank you. But I can't, even if it can, to ensure that I'm in your for keeping this. I'm no longer unsafe. Thanks to you, and devote my arena has a. I only hope. Thanks, and devote my arena has. I only hope.
Okay, well, certainly arena will be fine, right? Okay, there's still combat going on apparently, so I can't map. I guess we're gonna go down here and beat up some folks. Is it just you over here in the corner that's like freaking out? Bro, these guys hop around a lot. Okay, can I even get up to you? Please tell me you died. Okay, we're good. Still doesn't want me to use the map? What's going on? I mean, I still have, like, enemy music, right? But what is it? What is stopping me from warping out here? Is it the bird up there that looks angry? Is that what's going on? He's just, like, flying in place and slashing randomly, and it counts as him being aggroed on me? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see you again. I guess I could have quit out and reloaded, right? That would probably be the, like, fastest way. I assume quitting out doesn't, like, cause issues. I see people do it a bunch in challenge runs, like if they're gonna fall to their death or something. Okay, so it was that guy. My goodness. Obnoxious fellow. Gotta love the random aggro. Let's see, I was mentioning how much I hate Twitter earlier. You know, really, really fun topics here, you know. Very few people can relate. Oh my gosh. I think everyone hates Twitter. It's not a hot take at all. But it just feels like you don't get seen at all on that if you don't have a pre-existing audience, period. Like, yeah. It just disappoints me every time I try to use it. Am I running the wrong way? Like she was initially, was it out here? I don't remember where she was at. I thought it was like way back here, but was it even further this way? What is going on with aggro though? I don't remember aggro being so difficult to drop. Maybe, was she all the way back here at the Bridge of Sacrifice? Yeah, it was probably there. She's also not showing up on the map, which I feel like I thought they changed it so quest NPCs like always show up on the map. Now, what was I doing not using torrent? Kind of forgot about them. Oh, over here. Oh no, what happened? Such tragedy. She's dead. Shocking.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter is a fault life. I chose and oh, the foul. I'll hunt them down and rest assured. Oh, the foul. I'll hunt them rest.
Yep. Rest in peace. But yeah, I thought they had updated the game to show NPCs on the map more often so that you could like more easily follow the quest lines, but maybe not. Maybe it's still something you want to use a guide if you're going to follow the Souls quest lines, Elden Ring quest lines. Okay, I do not remember what happened after this. Thought we got like an item around here at her dead body, but I guess not. So who cares, really, honestly? We're just gonna head over here to one of the churches where we can power up our healing. I think... yeah, I think we need to go around this way. That's sort of the nice thing with YouTube, though. Like, even if the growth isn't much, like, I feel like I actually have positive interactions with people. That's been nice. It's a way more, like, personal way of connecting to people. Even if it is mostly like, you know, primarily from the streamer sharing more than everyone else, but yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's the way with everything, right? You have to take the initiative to go out there. Okay, I did not mean to fall down that, but we're fine. Should be some item up top. This isn't like the warp chest, right? Okay, nope. Hand ballista, wow, so cool. Okay. I should actually be trying to go towards the mark I set, instead of being distracted by every little thing that isn't going to impact much. Did I get this grace? I don't think so. Nope. I mean, when it's showing the light around it, like leading to it, that usually means you haven't gotten it. I have several souls. I don't think it's enough to level up twice like I want, but we're getting close. Do not remember what that's about. Okay, this is not what I remember either, but... I love the noises these guys make, that is attacking like so much more rapidly than I would think for such a large opponent that's like magic oriented too. There we go. Crystal burst, just a little spell. Nothing else. Okay. Okay, I thought this was one of the churches, but I clearly am wrong. This was the ruins. Once we get a couple of the heal power-ups, and we also get enough stats to wield that other weapon, so like 2 more levels, then I'm gonna go back and try the boss we were failing yesterday. Is it Margit? I think that's why I was mixing it up, because there's Morgott, which is the blood guy, and then Margit. And then there's another variant of the name as well. I hate it. I hate it. There's so many variants of the same freaking name. It's maddening. Like, following the lore is confusing enough. I really do need to watch, like, is it Vati? Vati Vidya does, like, a bunch of lore stuff
if you would.
for all the Souls games.
In Marika's N, returned grow strong.
So yeah, I need to just watch
me?
those and really, like, have it sink in. I'm sure I missed a bunch as well because I didn't read every single line of text on every item, which is how Souls likes to tell its stories about the world. But okay, Sacred Tier, hugely important upgrade there. Now we won't have to double heal every single time. Ratatosker also has some good lore videos. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure why I haven't delved into that yet. I'm always looking for background noise videos to play in the background while I work on projects and like during the workday, stuff like that. And that sounds like the perfect type of stuff to just listen to. I guess I go through phases where I'll listen to a bunch of the same type stuff, and God, I'm so happy that one of my favorite streamers, Atrioc, him and a couple other guys, Doug and Aiden Calvin, I think that's his last name, started a podcast, and it just reminds me of back when I first started listening to the podcast Trash Taste. That one was about like anime and Japan stuff mostly, but I'd forgotten just how much I enjoy having a good podcast to listen to. And I think I had just gotten to where I've listened to the Trash Taste guys so much that it like lost its newness, I suppose. I just know them too well that a lot of the things they say are like not news to me anymore. I think the dynamic of Atrioc and these other guys is like pretty nice. Okay, we killed those two guys. They were a little tougher than I thought. Just a little stronger, a little more hard-hitting than expected. Ooh. Winged Scythe. That's interesting. Oh, that's Faith, though. I don't care as much then. Like, a Scythe does sound cool. But that's a lot of... That's a heavy ask to get up to 24 Faith. Okay, so where to now? We've already cleared this out. I don't remember what this thing is. We'll check it out on the way. Oh, is it another one of those ever jails? Okay, it is, but it's one that requires a stone sword key. Which I think we only have the one. Weeping Everjail. Let's check it out. How many souls do I have on me? 1,200. I should have used my consumable souls and leveled up. Ancient Hero of Zamor. I do not recognize you whatsoever, buddy. Okay, that hurts. Does it heal to full? Not quite. It's close. Guy kind of hurts, but he's also a bit of a pushover. Like, really lets you wail on him. Okay, I don't know how to react to that, though. What is this? Did he just buff? I thought he was gonna explode. Normally when people crouch down like that, they're about to explode and cause like a huge AoE. Okay. This guy, when he just stands upright, then he explodes. Okay, that's whatever. That's logical. And the spin. Huh. Well, that was really good for our first attempt. Half HP down. And some of those were really bizarre attack patterns, so we'll figure it out. Make sure to pick up the souls, though, if we can. Okay, they're outside the Everjail. That makes it nice and easy. I don't think that's consistent. I think sometimes it spawns inside, even if it's supposed to always be out. Okay, this is me being like hyper greedy, by the way. I wanted to see if I could like stagger him, but... Okay, this guy's being 10 times more aggressive this time around. Maybe it's all the heavy attacks I'm doing. I guess that's just the start to phase 2. Okay, I'm not gonna complain that that missed me. I am surprised. Might as well heal. I think I was out of stamina there. Okay, the random ice explosion. This is the big explosion. I need to realize that. Like, he breathes into his hand or something before it. Oh, I had no healing. And I tried to heal. I thought I had one more. Bad call. Bad call on my part. Okay, attempt 2, really close to killing him. This guy has way more openings than that guy we were facing earlier, the Bloodhound. Is that what he's called? The guy at the first ever jail. Maybe they just hide away all the easy bosses. Like, we just happen to run into the painful ones early. Or I am, you know, getting the muscle memory back a little, which is always also possible. Really? Okay, well, I had to say something. I had to get cocky and then insta-punished. Insta-punished. I wonder if this guy gives you, like, is it called Hoarfrost Stomp? I don't know, there's an Art of War that, or Art of War? What are they called? Ash of War. There's an Ash of War that, I think does a ridiculous amount of stagger or damage? I can't remember. It was just, like, ice on the ground. People do some crazy stuff, like in speedruns with it, I think. Well, not speedruns, challenge runs. I actually haven't watched that many just straight speedruns. It's mostly all just, like, challenge runs. Sometimes this guy just stands there. Other times he kind of goes crazy. Still not staggering this guy. That's pretty scary, just saying. Oh, I just had to say something about not staggering and we get it instantly. I should have gotten in another swing, but... Dude, I queued up that roll into him. Like, I pressed it as I got hit and it ended up rolling into him at the end, and I didn't have time to heal then. Panic rolled away instead of reacting. Really have to just stay focused the entire time. Don't ever take for granted that hey, we bursted him down. He's so low. I can just brute force this. Never think that. Never think that. Okay, should be attacking that guy from... What? From behind the start. I swear, half of my deaths come from the very first exchange. I better have picked up the souls that time. I very well could have just walked past them. Yep, still have him. We're good. This guy is 100% killable though. Like, we got him super low in just a few attempts. It's fine. Like I said, get fully behind the opponent, and then start swinging. This is fine. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to react to that. The random explosion. Okay. Don't expect him to pause. It's fine. Don't expect him to pause after 2 swings. I still can't believe that first time he just let us beat on him. Just let us wail on him. It's just so weird how high variant some of these enemies can be. It's crazy. Crazy. Trying to think who else I've followed for Souls content creation. His name was like Yoey or something. There's a guy that talked a lot about like different builds, like the you know, top 10 build type stuff. The top 10 stabs in Elden Ring, stuff like that. I think it's Yoey. I think I discovered him because I was trying to better understand how stats worked in Dark Souls. And I mean the series overall, really, and he had a pretty good video on that. Then I stayed for the tier lists for a while. Okay, what? That hit me. That is crazy. That's never happened before. That was just me tilting after getting hit by the AoE. I just need one more good run where he's not super aggro and I managed to stagger. I think as well, I need to fully hold these strong attacks. I forget that they are like chargeable. And like I think you either don't want to charge the attacks at all or you charge them to the max. Like the in-between amounts are not noticeable damage-wise. They are not impactful. But like doing max charge could help. Or it could hurt. Because that seemed worse than just a couple heavy hits. Considerably worse. Okay. I think we're doing it uncharged then mostly for this weapon. I think I need to roll back. I think that's where I'm screwing up. I'm rolling to the side. Yeah, I think that's helping. Hello, Worst Nightmare. Hope you're having a good day. I'll have to read that message in a moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, he caught me midair. Yeah, I got greedy with the jumping in. He's definitely more aggressive in phase 2. I am maidenless, how could you? I mean, you're right. But how could you say such a thing? But yeah, we're having fun here. We are, this is my second ever playthrough of Elden Ring. But the first time I used summons. And this time we are trying it without. So it's been a pretty stark difference. I also like didn't play base game Elden Ring ever since the release. Like however many years ago that was. There's a lot I don't quite recall. And yeah, we're discovering that this game with and without summons are entirely different games. My goodness. We have people across YouTube and Twitch, so if I'm responding to other people, they're probably on the other platform. Okay, the random explosion, as per usual. Okay, I'm not sure how that whiffed, but I'm not going to complain. It whiffed, okay. Okay, so apparently hitting them with a heavy attack knocked them out of the weak point. Not what I wanted to do, but we're fine. A big explosion. We have 2 heals. Okay. Realized what he was doing very late. Oh my goodness, I'm doing so bad. It's how he just glides back in. I'm not expecting it at all. We got this guy down to like 10% HP on our 2nd or 3rd attempt or something, but it's he's been a little bit more angry in the recent attempts, I feel. A little bit more vindictive. Okay, who are we up again? Okay, tried to roll, but too slow. Okay. Wait, I did it again. I'm an idiot. Most enemies do not get knocked out of that. This is the explosion. Okay, this is the ranged. Very funny that that dive attack. Oh, I did not recognize that move at all. Have you used it before? I don't know. Let's try to get Frost to like fall off. Okay, well. Okay, I have to dodge into him for that or something. Wow, that was by far the most aggressive I've seen him be. Maybe because I was just sprinting directly away. Perhaps, perhaps. It's all because I said this guy was a pushover. Because we wailed on him so hard in the first battle. He wanted to spite me. unnecessary heal, but it's fine. Have to be so close to... Oh my gosh, I whiffed. Explosion. Probably the range. Oh, that's not the ranged attack. Okay, they do try to counter your heal, I see. Okay, and caught me in the air again, man. Again, like... How does it fluctuate so much that we get so close and then get bodied over and over? Really, I think it is just the RNG of it sometimes. Like, sometimes you just get served with an easier pattern. There's also times where I'm getting more and more aggressive because it keeps going on, so there's like a higher cost to string up. I did it again! I'm an idiot! I'm not gonna remember to critically strike this guy a single time. Explosion. I have to dodge into him, I think. Dodging away works so well on phase 1, but so badly for phase 2. I'm getting like bad habits from phase 1. Did I keep thinking I might have forgotten to pick up the souls. One of these times we will, and we'll be out 1,000 souls. Not that that's horribly much, it's just I'd really like to have access to my new weapon. Instead of just using the default broadsword the whole time. Okay, bro, come on. My goodness. You know what I'm talking about, though? Like, dodging back works so well for phase 1. But I need to realize you can't do it during phase 2. Back off. Oh my goodness. So that dash can reach us from anywhere. Explosion. Back off, back off. Stop spam rolling too. Gives the ground ice. We should be able to get a jump attack in. Kind of. Dude, can I even dodge if I get hit by the first one of that? It feels like it's chaining into the second hit every time. So I think I'm like healthy enough, strong enough to live, but if I get hit by it, it does basically 2/3 of our HP. I feel like that was such a good run too. Maybe we just need to keep up the pressure and need to get a stagger in phase 2. Or just get better at dodging his close range attacks. I'm struggling with the rhythm of it for some reason. I need to stop spam rolling. Like, sprinting is better in many cases. Okay. Okay, explosion in a moment. I couldn't even get up. I was spamming roll. What? Was I out of... I don't think I was out of stamina. How was I not able to get out of that? Huh. I'm not sure what mechanic would have prevented me from getting up there. And I feel like if you're just laying on the ground like that after a hit, you're usually invulnerable for a moment. But like to not be invulnerable and not able to dodge, I'm not sure. Okay, we just flashing. Okay, I love whiffing the jump attack. Okay. Same thing again. If you just get knocked down by that, you're just dead? You have to tech the knockdown? Is that what's going on here? Elden Ring become fighting game? It's just so weird that you get splatted on your back for so long there. It reminds me more of like the impale moves with like a follow-up. I should probably just try to face the second phase more fairly. I'm kind of just trying to like gimmick it, get a bunch of stagger in, kill them with the damage. Okay, well this is kind of ridiculous, hiding in a bush. can't even punish that move. Okay. And then the double hit on that. Ah. I really thought you could punish the stab into the ground. Like, maybe if you react instantly. But I thought it would be, like, a significant opening. Bro, how did I... Wasn't it, like, my second or third attempt that we got him down to 10% HP? Have I just gotten worse? Or was it just crazy lucky on that first one? Like, we're not late enough for it to be affecting my performance. Okay, can you, like, stop backing up against the wall? Like, what if we just pull him way out here to the middle for once? Thank you, buddy. Question mark? How am I whiffing this many of those jump attacks? Okay, maybe actually a good thing that the stagger mostly just be in phase 2. Explosion. Good, the frost breath, I can hit him. Whiff. I whiffed so many times. I can't just throw it randomly in their direction. We have to make sure we're, like, adjusting for the angle, not doing it mid their attack. Because I was so desperate there because it had to be incredibly close to staggering. Like, it had to be so close. And that would put us, like, right at the last couple attacks to kill. Okay, we actually got the stagger from phase 2. Explosion, back up. There we go. My goodness. We just needed a better time stagger and not to panic roll so much. Radagon's Scar Seal. Isn't that like a damage up thing that costs you HP? But okay, we finally killed it. My goodness, that took, like I said, just compared to our first couple runs through that, I did not expect us to struggle that much. So now we have even less health. You know, we didn't need that anyway. But we can... Now we can wield this. How do you do the follow-up? Is it left click? Okay, it's left click after that, I see. Okay. Yep, we... Oh. Don't crash. Right up here. With Church of Marika. And we indeed have another heal boost, I believe. Yep, another sacred tier. And that's why it's so nice to go to the south here at the start. Like, our heals are considerably better now. Now, let's be honest here. Probably shouldn't be going with that. What is the... You take more damage. How much more? I do wonder. Oh, for this we need 17 dex. We should have enough to spend to get us there. Yep, 17 dex. Let's just, yeah, let's get a little bit more vigor. Because we should have enough strength as long as we're two-handing this. Yep. So this time I'm actually wielding a good curved greatsword. In my initial run, I used a pretty darn bad one. Okay, like that's not 100% true. I used the dismounter, which like range-wise is good, and it's kind of just a generic, all-right curved greatsword, I believe. But this one's like kind of busted. It's got like good scaling and bleed and a strong move. So I believe these are just used to duplicate boss souls, so I really don't have to deal with that right now. I don't think there's any other reason to mess with them. Oh, but we're finally getting a little tankier. Okay, is this the place that had the warping chest at the top? Because it kind of feels like the right area for that. I am surprised how much I actually remember of the game. Like, vague details, basically, but... Yep, there we go. Transporter trap. Now, where does this lead? Is this the one that takes you to, like, the near in-game area? The, like, golden area up high? Or... was it like a dungeon? Yep, it was Landell. So this was super interesting just because it gave you a preview of what the late game looks like. And like on your map, you see it and it's like, oh my goodness, this map is large. And you don't even know. You don't fully grasp just how large the map is going to get at this point. Well, there's just this big giant guy here. I do not recall how killable he is or isn't. Apparently very killable. Oh my goodness. Is it this weapon that has like crazy stagger potential? Or are these guys just weak to stagger? And you're kind of meant to beat them up? Yeah, we're staggering him in 2 hits. This is nothing. And there we go. Like 3,000 souls and access to this. Yeah, he really was getting beat up pretty bad. I do feel a little bit mean. I don't think the warp over here is active. I think that's a thing that happens like later. Yeah, it cannot be used now. So yeah, I think that's all you get here. It's just a little preview of the area. And Blessed Dew Talisman slowly restores health. Ooh, fancy. But also, it's so incredibly slow that it's not actually that useful. I wonder if I should look up how much of a debuff the Scar Seal gives. It's just raising attributes. I don't think it's that helpful, really. We don't need it to equip this weapon anymore, so I think we're fine. If I had to guess, I would say like 20% extra damage taken. But it could be more. Okay, let's finally get a move on. This might be the last thing we do today. I'm not sure. I should probably get better sleep than we did yesterday. Staying up till midnight wasn't the best idea. But yeah, we're gonna be fighting our bro yet again. The guy with the big hammer. Margit, I think. I'm gonna feel bad if it's a totally different name. I'm so bad remembering these names, man. It is Margit. Let's go. I've totally forgotten your patterns from yesterday, so sorry, buddy. But oh my goodness, we deal loads more damage. Okay, I've used like all my mana. Probably not the best idea to spam that so much early on here. He also just feels slower after the other fights we've done now. I say as I roll way too quickly. Okay. I need to not roll so quick. Wait on his attack to come out. Okay, we got the bleed. Let's just heal. And then immediately get bodied. Okay. Okay, we cannot act after that for a long time. I say and then I instantly do it again. Well, wow, that's a lot easier than the other day. Having stats is a good thing, guys. Who would have guessed it? Stats and a better weapon definitely help. I mean, our muscle memory from all the attempts we did yesterday is also helping out, of course. Though I didn't dodge much of anything well that time. I also just have more reach. The fact that I was able to hit there was like, kind of surprising. Okay, well, this is actually going to put us decently into phase 2. A little wild.
Well, no art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy
Sorry?
veins.
Okay, I feel like I cheesed him. Talisman pouch, let's go!
Tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Okay. So, what have we learned? We have learned that stats and good weapons are good. Who would have thought? Yeah. Because before, when we were trying to kill him, it really felt like we had to do a near perfect fight. But we really sort of just steamrolled him there. What time is it? It's actually only 10:30 right now. We can keep running a little bit of a ways before we call it, because I was expecting that to take longer. That is one of the weird things with Elden Ring for me, though, is because the world is so open, it's pretty difficult to know what the intended difficulty of any single enemy is. Unless they're like really late game and they just expect you to be super strong. Well, there was something over here? I don't remember this part. Okay, yeah, it was just a little item. Is it drop down? I don't remember that either. But yeah. Once again, yeah, the game doesn't really hold your hand with telling you how difficult the game should be. Really lets you make up your mind if you just want to keep grinding the battle or go and level up. How do we get back up from here apart from warping? Is that the only way? Oh, there's a hole. I just totally missed the giant hole in the wall. So I need to keep that in mind. I mean, it's kind of like this at the very start of any Souls game, though, is when you have really skewed difficulty levels. Because upgrading your weapon is massive, massive, massive. And getting like a base amount of HP to work with. Because if you're getting two-shot, like, the game is so much harder. Like, it feels like we've hit that point where we are strong enough now.
It's tightly. The guards, you'll breach the...
I just want to tell him I'll use the main gate. I did not go through this way on my actual run.
Gates! Open the gate!
And it's because they like shoot at you a bunch. But I think you're able to just like zoom along the side if you're good about it. Yeah, totally not even just possible. It was rather simple, which I wasn't expecting. I will try to fight this lion thing. Those close-up hits are kind of hard to deal with. Dude, that ability is so strong. Bloodhound Step. Or Finesse, sorry. Not a fan of this other guy showing up to get into our fight, though. Oh, thank you. I don't think this guy was a fan either. Okay. Please don't shoot me. Okay, I got him. Nice. I'm happy about that. Somber Smithing Stone. Beast Blood. Old Fang. Am I gonna use a curved greatsword again? I really shouldn't. It does feel satisfying, though. These aren't, like, enemies, right? They're just kind of chilling there. Ooh, here's the grace. Nice. That was nice and simple. Yeah, much more straightforward going through the gates than the winding path around the outside edge that I took on my first run. We do have vigor all the way up to 20, so I do think, like I said, I want to lean towards dex weapons, curved greatswords, rapiers, spears, that type of stuff. So I guess we'll level a little bit of our dex. Honestly, I should probably stay with vigor until we get to 30 vigor, now that I think about it. Because I think that's where, like, the scaling starts slowing down a bit. That is another weird thing with Souls games, is all the, like, soft caps and scaling decreases. That until I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, like, I did not understand that was a thing. So it's really good to put, like, early points into stats, because they have, like, diminishing returns after that. Little concerned just because of the archer one off in the background. Okay. Don't even think that's what that was. My goodness, my goodness. Flamethrower, question mark? Did this one get shot by the archer guy? They got friendly fire turned on, apparently. Yes, they do. They do have friendly fire. Now we're not only bullying the golem, the other golem is also bullying him at the same time. Tag team bullying. I didn't even roll at the right timing, but we're fine. It's okay. I'm just that skilled that I knew we wouldn't get hit. Yeah, only 3 swings to knock these guys down. That is so good for us. Oh, he's dead. Thank you. So this is just a warp. I don't recall that. Oh, is it just to the other side of the bridge or no? Like, I think we missed, I think there's a whole separate area of the castle that probably has a boss. Or at least mini bosses. I don't recall. Stormhill now. I think there's... I can't use Torrent here. I think there's at least an item all the way back this way. Okay, stop it. Hawk. I did forget that the birds can get a little obnoxious in this game. I mean, mostly there's like a couple of them that have explosive barrels, I think. Those are the really obnoxious ones. I'm just whipping over and over. Just imagine if you looked outside your window and it was a guy chasing around a giant bird like this and just whiffing every single strike. Such an absurd scene. Silver pickled fowlfoot. Isn't that the items that you can consume to gain boosted runes, like from bosses and whatnot? So that might actually be useful. I should... Oh, I have 2 different ones. Oh no, that's item discovery. And gold pickled fowlfoot is rune acquisition. Which I do want to have that. If I remember after a major boss, we can use that for some extra yummy souls. I know those are pretty important in like speedruns and challenge runs, the fowlfoots. Just because you wanna power up as fast as possible. I didn't use a single one in my base game playthrough. I barely used any of the tools the game gives you in my first run. Okay, this is tightly shut. Okay, I think this is the sort of thing where we have to beat the major boss first, right? Yeah, because it's the tower. So we're gonna warp all the way back here, and yeah, we have to explore the rest of that way. So yeah, that's only once we've gotten the first great rune, I think. This was up here, so we want to go back in and we want to go to the right. Oh, I keep running as though I have limited stamina. Like Dark Souls 1 kind of trained me to do that. And I keep forgetting that out of combat Elden Ring, you can just sprint all you want. Play Kazan, says Louis. That's a very recent... Tools like... Was it like Barbarian or something? Kazan the Barbarian? I'm not sure. I did see good stuff about that day and took a look. I'm rambling. I did see some interesting, like, positive feedback about that game today and looked into it a bit, and it does look interesting. So I might do that at some point. And by some point, like, probably once I finish base game Elden Ring, if I had to guess, I will probably play one other filler game. And then try it if it still interests me. I mean, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. That guy's dead. But is that the right game that I'm thinking of? It's like a barbarian guy. And heard that it was like Souls-like, but not like also leans a bit more towards action RPG maybe. I don't know. I'm not exactly the most up to date on genres and what fits what category. Okay, I hear one of those darn beetles. Oh, there it is. Okay, already found another grace. That's a little unusual. Oh, there's the boss. Did we take like a back route? I mean, we went through the main gate, which cut off a whole bunch. But I feel like even this, I thought when I played, I had to go past that giant. But okay, whatever. We'll just do the major boss. Our buddy Godric the Grafted. He's easy to remember because he's grafted.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Well.
Oh no, he's got hands. Everybody panic.
Playing as a lord,
Indeed we are, dear Godric.
I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
Golden. Okay, Godric the Grafted. See how we do. Okay, the wind is going to be a problem. It seems pretty sudden when that starts up. I think I maybe need to watch his arms. Okay, well, he has a bunch of arms. But when he puts like his main arms above his head or his secondary arms, I think that's when he starts the whole cycle. But I definitely think that'll be the attack we struggle with, most likely. That one seemed a bit difficult too, because it was such a small movement. I didn't even realize it was an attack. This is the big explosion. Okay, maybe I just need to dodge backwards after I get hit by one, because it doesn't seem super avoidable. Ooh, I was not able to roll there. I don't think I fully ran out of stamina before I got hit. But okay, we're getting some of the patterns. Big thing is just knowing where I can comfortably counterattack. Also, by the way, we're at medium load. Did we ever get any other gear? Okay, we'll still be at medium load with that. Okay, that's the only stuff we found. That's kind of funny. They were just still in the random chain link we bought from the first merchant. I really thought I dodged that in time, but I have to be ready for the follow-up attack with his hand. I'm getting hit by that a lot. Okay, that's delayed.
Slowly tarnished, thought unfit even to graft.
Now this damage feels proper for a bit of a challenge. But not like too little either. I think this is a very reasonable level to be at for this fight. How many souls am I even picking up here? 1,300? Not a ton. Stuck because of the gravestone, but we're fine. Oh, for some reason I thought that was the final swing.
Thought unfit even to graft.
I wonder if sometimes it is. Like the angle he brought his axe down should have given it away. He like pulled it back up immediately. I need to actually watch the axe head, but it might be the thing where the count on that combo varies by one. Okay, wow, that really reaches further forward than I expected. Nice. We got the bleed off as well. Okay, phase 2. And yeah, the scene was pretty crazy the first time. Was not expecting it.
strongest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
I mean, dragons are strong, right? Why not just have one for a hand, right? That has to make you stronger. It's so absurd that he actually like made it work. It's the rule of cool. It's so badass. Okay. Am I not sprinting? Okay, do I have to jump? I think we want to like... I can't remember if jumping works for that. Okay, that just gets behind, I guess. I rolled, I swear! Okay. Well, that was the first time phase 2, so we're still learning. I do think the earthquake attack, like, you probably want to jump it, not roll. Press the button, but he disagrees. Okay, I hate that attack, dude. Just the startup of it. It's so sudden. That was not a necessary heal at all. Why did it do that? There was a tree behind us, it made it really hard to evade the rest of that. Okay, nice. Okay, this time we skip. Why is it not inputting the run until like really late? I don't know. Really? Well that was hell of a cheese strat. Okay, not great. Is this it? Oh, I have no healing. We're both one hit. No, I got stuck! No! I got stuck on a random gravestone! I can't believe I lost that, dude. I tanked so many hits there after we got him low. That was another case of like hyper greeting, thinking, oh, he's so low, I can just beat him up. Just punch him, he'll die. He'll die so quick. That was not the case. Okay. I actually really like dodging that part of the attack. It's just the first whirlwind that sucks. Get bad timing. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Oh? Okay, that is so bad that I failed that. Those are so hard to evade, man. Okay, I didn't get close enough fast enough. And I got grabbed. This is gonna deal so much damage. I don't think it insta-kills. Yeah, no. Dude, you're kidding! I tried to double roll.
Great Godfrey, didst thou witness?
If I just didn't roll to the right, if I rolled in any other direction, I think I was fine. Like, I think I would have had the extra fraction of a second. I mean, we could win any time here now. Like, we're so close. Okay. Okay, lag for some reason. Or stutter, I guess. Easier way to reference it. That's just earlier than I think. I think I'm trying to time for the phase 2. Okay, that's a pretty good phase 1. Oh, I got hit directly by the weapon. Like, I jumped at the right timing, but... Oh, come on! How am I getting so close so many times? And I'm failing those by a fraction of a second. It must just be such a different timing compared to the, phase 1. Like, he must have extra delays that I'm not accounting for. Or I'm just impatient. Probably both. Okay, it was too late. Really? Was I too far in front of him that time? Because we got blocked by a gravestone? Why could I not roll? Oh. There's just some times after I get hit that I'm like shocked when I can't roll. I don't know if it's a poise thing or like the posture I'm standing when I get hit or the amount of stamina I have. But I'm like pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to dodge before the second one. The second strike there. That was not great. I think I swung too early, so it counted as part of the combo instead of the punish. You know, maybe the issue is I'm using up the entirety of my stamina. That's probably it. I'm using up the entirety of my stamina in the transition, which doesn't let me sprint at him as soon as it ends. I ran out of stamina when I was on top of him, man. I ran out of stamina and I couldn't get that last hit. Otherwise I would have healed. Hello, Illegal Knight. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. I'm perishing way more than I should be right now, I think. We've gotten incredibly close, like on 5 different occasions. But yes, summoning assistant knights would indeed be illegal for this run. Okay, well, that wasn't great. That catches me. Maybe those are just timed so perfectly together that you can't dodge. Or I need more poise to be able to dodge there. I guess that's a stat I forget. Like, having more armor equals more poise, which makes you, like, harder to stagger. Bro, you're that close, that attack should be illegal.
Slowly tarnished. Thou art unfit even to craft.
I was doing so well for so many attempts in a row. And then I botched it. I botched it all. But yeah, so Elden Ring. Elden Ring was my first Souls-like game that I like seriously delved into. And I played my entire first run with the Spirit Ashes, and it was a great time. One of my all-time favorite games. But over the last 6 months, I've been playing all the other Souls games, and I wanted to challenge myself with a no Spirit run. So it's my second ever run of Elden Ring, but it's the first time without summons. In the base game especially, I played it back on like initial release. So there's a lot of their, like I do not remember their patterns much at all. Okay, so now this time we have our stamina, so can we sprint? Yes, we can sprint immediately. What? I need to dodge the opponent. Should have listened to you. Okay, this can be a pain to run away from, I believe. Okay, better. Okay, nice timing there. There we go. We got Godric.
Of all that is golden.
Perish.
One day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Victory! Godric's great rune has been acquired in the remembrance of the grafted. I forgot! We had a gold pickled Foulfoot. I could have doubled our... I could have boosted our runes there. I am a fool. I was too caught up in his sick dialogue. But yeah, thanks for the tip. Dodging the attacks definitely helped. Definitely helped. But yep, my first ever run of the game, like I said, I used the Spirit Ashes. And I did beat the full game. I used the Dismounter, which is just a curved greatsword. And like the Mimic tier, you know, the super overpowered one, or Black Knife Tisha, I used a decent amount too. So yeah, it's been a very different experience here, trying it out without any assistance.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were.
And then earlier this year, they did the DLC. And I went back and I played that as well. Anything that this guy actually has? Not really. None of that seems helpful. So yeah, the DLC came out earlier this year and I played that as well. Absolutely loved it. And that actually inspired me to go back and play all the other Souls games that I had missed. So I played over the last like 7 months. I played through Dark Souls 1 through 3. I played Sekiro. I played Lies of P. Sadly, I only have PC, so I didn't play Bloodborne or Demon Souls. But yeah, now I'm finally back to Elden Ring and playing with no summons. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the rest of the challenge is like, because it's been a lot more intense than I expected. coming back to it. Like even some of these early bosses are kind of wild. But yeah, it's been great fun. However, sadly, it is quite getting late here, and I'm going to have to wrap it up. But yeah, we will be back later this week though, because I stream Mondays through Thursdays around the same time here. It's 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time, roughly. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow playing more Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying this new playthrough though. And I do feel today especially I was getting like the feeling of the rhythm of dodging back. Because yesterday we did the level 1 tree sentinel and that went well. That was fun. And then yeah, we got absolutely bodied by Margit because we were just really weak. But yeah, no, it's been working well. So yep, thanks so much for stopping by again. This has been Zerzon. I hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all at the next stream. Goodbye and farewell. Have a good one. Where's my ending screen? There it is. Who the heck is that? It's the Great Papyrus Undertale, but renamed Egad. Have a good one.